Tony here with an update to two previous videos that I made about the Google verification program, that they're rolling out. Pretty much, now I have a description to this page. I have a link in the description to this page down below. Pretty much what we're getting the gist of it is increasing transparency through advertising identification verification. This isn't anything new. As a matter of fact, Facebook does something similar to this. Google already does this with political campaigns and pharmaceutical-based campaigns as well, where in this case, the company has to identify who they are, what they're targeting, and who's ran their ads as well. It's there to give clear transparency. It's like why you're seeing this ad type of deal. So if we scroll down here and we see this lovely animation down here. If you ever looked at Facebook ads or seen a political ad on Google, very similar to the same thing. Now, what's going to be required here, and still a little vague on some of the details, but articles of your business. So, like me, I'm an LLC type of deal. Verification of me as a person, so probably driver's license, passports will have to be uploaded to Google. They're supposed to be already rolling this out. Now, I handle about 55 accounts for my company, including my own. None of them have seen this. None of them have been alerted by Google about this stuff. So eventually, I'm sure, just like most of the time when you log into your Google AdWords account, on the upper right-hand corner is that little question mark that gives you like little warning. It's an alert bell type of deal. I'm sure we're going to be getting alerts to that as well. So just pay attention to that, because the penalty for this is once your account is needing to be verified. And I don't know how they're going to do this right now, because the Google, as of recording this video with the code V19 happening, the Google call centers are closed. So everything is done through automation process. And sometimes for us marketers, that automation process doesn't quite get it right. So if they're getting a flood of this, and they're rolling it out in sections, let me see if it states which businesses are first here. Doesn't say. It's starting in America and it's rolling out to 30 countries. Not quite the longest ad, but it's the most information I have actually had if you look at my previous videos. Apparently, you can learn more about the verification program here. I'm still not seeing. There's a transparency disclosure. Display ads, Google, YouTube, so all that's average. That's nothing new. There we go, apply. All right, so I've clicked on a couple links, and I still have yet to see an actual form or anything to fill out. Because like the one for garage doors and locksmiths is right. A couple clicks, it pulls you up to a form, you upload some documentation, and Google takes that and does whatever they do with their magic to figure this out. But literally, I'm just seeing this article chopped up into multiple smaller sections, not with too much more detail in them. So if you don't submit documentation in 30-day notice period or complete the verification program in 30 days, your ads will not be able to serve. Which is interesting, because in the last video that I showed, the article said they won't be as prevalent kind of deal, not that they would be shut off. So unsuccessfully through error for assistance, contact us. I wonder what this will do. Okay, that's just that standard. That's nothing special. It looks like your payment profile will be part of the verification program, so make sure your stuff is up to date. Your name, address, tax ID when we're required legally. A credit card, debit card, bank accounts, other payment methods you've used through Google in the past, receipts and other information about past transactions. In hindsight, I like this because it's going to filter out a lot of the bad digital marketers, all the bad companies that are just spamming or creating false ads as well. So this will be very good to clean out a lot of fluff and puff that's no good. It's going along with their program like Google Verify and all that fun stuff, other programs that Google has to legitimize a business and their work. The only problem is, and what I see with other marketers is in their videos as well, is there's no format. They haven't seen a form, an actual documentation where we can go ahead and start this process. So if you've seen it, or if you've been able to fill this out or figure this out, please let us know, because I've seen a couple other marketers in my industry. They made videos about this as well, but it's still a little bit of speculation. So we're waiting to see. I hate to say it, but we're waiting to see what happens, pretty much. Especially with this COVID-19 at the time of recording of this video, how are they going to handle the influx of verification process forms that are going out there? Because I had a client that we had to do the verification program before all this happened, last year, and it still took like 2-3 weeks to get stuff worked and worked on. That was for a garage company that I was dealing with. Anyways, Tony, as stuff comes out, I'll let you all know. Other than that, you'll have a great day. Thanks.